Hey guys, it's me, the gaming Dr. Mada, and I just wanted to get straight into it today. I actually watched this other movie that came out of nowhere. It's the movie by the name of David, from the Bible, surprisingly. And oh, hi nurse. Pharaoh. Why are you calling me Pharaoh? I think you've got the wrong story. Believe me, that's not the right story. Nurse, when was the last time you went to church? Touche. Touche.
Behold his mighty hand!
Hey guys, again, for the second time. But anyway, I'm here to talk about this new movie that was a nice little surprise that, honestly, didn't expect. And you wouldn't even guess who's the one who kind of got me knowing about this whole movie, actually. But yeah, the next movie I want to talk about is the movie David, which was released last year, which was a nice surprise, and I'm here to share my thoughts on it and see what you guys think. And yeah, so yeah, let's get straight into the review of my next patient, David. Animated Christian movies have a long and weird history in terms of quality. We have had great movies like The Prince of Egypt and Joseph, King of Dreams, to other movies that are so shamefully bad that they might be sins themselves. So when a new animated movie based on a classical biblical story came out of nowhere basically, people were hesitant. Surprisingly, I found out about this movie from the drunken YouTuber legend himself, the Critical Drinker, who gave this movie quite a bit of good hype. This movie came out last year on the 19th of December 2025. David the movie was produced by Slingshot Productions, I see what you did there, and Sunrise Animation Studios, with distribution by Angel Studios. Directed by David Dawes. Was this movie any good, or was it something that will pray out of existence? Let's talk about it in my presentation. This movie is based on the story of David, the legendary king of the Israelites, in his early days of his life. This animated movie takes a new look into the story and is very ambitious. Let us now move on to my signs and symptoms. The story is one as old as time, as I have mentioned from the beginning. This takes place from the point where he defended his sheep against the lion and fights against Goliath. What I like about this story is that it shows a softer and more human side to David. They also involve his family and how they interact with faith in terms of Christianity. I really enjoyed that. For a Christian movie, it was not preachy, and I feel people from all walks of faith can come in and watch this movie without feeling talked down to or embarrassed. Then we also have the animation, which was surprisingly good. I felt that some Pixar staff snuck out to make this movie during their free time. The animation is fluid and well designed. It kept you immersed, and you could see that the studio really gave it their best, and it shows. Then we have the music. The music was pretty decent. One song in particular did actually hit me in the feels, mostly Shalom. Some were okay and others were sadly forgettable. Still, the music I've heard in recent movies, this was actually one of the top rated ones. The voice acting was also pretty top notch, and I can see these actors actually having a great future ahead of them. I feel this movie was both good for adults and kids, and you can go both enjoy it without any sort of awkwardness, so to speak. And yeah, I think that's basically it. Yeah, normally I would ramble on about this movie, but I feel there's nothing to really go on about. The animation was good, everything was pretty decent, but let's go on to my diagnosis and see if this was worth your time. In terms of my diagnosis, I think this was a solid 7 out of 10. It was a good patient in general. I gave you what you needed for the story without pushing it down, and what I liked is that it just didn't stop on David and Goliath. It went beyond that to how he started being a king. I also liked just how it showed how he became a boy who was just very gifted with music and was always caring about his flock, to a person who cared about his people and about God. It's a very sensitive topic, and I know many people are not really very religious based, but I feel that if you just are curious about the Bible a little bit, and also are curious about the story of David but never really got far enough besides knowing about David and Goliath, which is basically the cliche for every overcoming story, this is a great way to learn more about it and take your kids with you. So yeah, if you can find it on streaming, please watch it, buy the DVD, support these guys. And yeah, let's move on to my recommendations. For my recommendations, I just hope that next time they can make better songs that, they can stick with for a longer period of time. Besides the Shalom song, the rest were pretty forgettable, and there was not much that I could really point out that was musically worth it. I also do wish that the movie was better marketed. I heard it had several trailers, but I feel like it was either blocked off because I didn't know about it until the Critical Drinker told me about it. I think that guy is awesome, but more accessibility to this trailer would have been a lot better for more eyes to actually be on it. And I understand these things are expensive, but sometimes sacrifices have to be made.
Stone is enough to defeat my entire army! We have to get our family to safety.
So yeah, guys, that's it. It's a very small, brief review, but I just wanted to share it because it was nice to see something new. A very nice animated movie from a Christian studio, which is very rare to see. So if you ever get a shot, give it a watch. For my recommendations, I want to recommend, I think this would be the best time to recommend my best friend, or one of my best friends, Dumisani Moyo, or otherwise, to say it better, instead of singing. He gives you lots of verses, especially in his scripture in less than a minute, which is always inspiring and very well, voiced and all that. So please go give him a subscribe. We'll put the name up here. And thank you all, and thank you for my editor for always supporting me. Thank you for all you guys for coming here and watching my stuff, and love you guys. But till next time, please like, share, subscribe, comment, share your thoughts. Any advice was always welcome. I know I'm still trying to work on a new camera, better microphone, but these things do cost a lot of money in Malawi, and I'm pushing towards that. Otherwise, God bless you all, guys. Have a great night, and till next time, and to the next patient.